I can't see. Is it safe?
Trust me. Take my hand.
Okay, I'm coming.
Good. Almost there.
Papa?
Her own father led her to a broken bridge because she was blind. He held her hand, promised prayers, then let go. Before we continue the story, tell us where you're watching from and what time it is right now. And if you believe stories can touch hearts, please don't forget to subscribe. Abeni had been blind since she was 6. Not blind from birth, blind because of fever. 1 week of sickness took her sight and changed her place in the world forever. In Okeodo village, blindness wasn't just a condition. It was a curse. Her father, Pa Dorajai, never forgave her for it. Every failed harvest, every lost goat, every argument with neighbors. "This girl brings darkness," he would mutter. "She blocked my destiny." Her mother, Mama Sewa, loved Abeni fiercely, but love was quiet in that house. Fear was louder. That night, her father's voice was gentle. Too gentle. "Stand up, Abeni," Padorajai said. "Put your wrapper well. We are going out." She felt her mother stiffen beside her. "Where are you taking her?" Mama Sewa asked. "To pray," he replied quickly. "The river cliff. The pastor said deliverance needs quiet." Silence followed. Not the peaceful kind, the kind that meant fear had swallowed words. Abeni reached for her mother's hand. Mama Sewa squeezed her fingers hard, then slowly let go. "Be strong," her mother whispered. "God is everywhere." Abeni nodded. She always nodded. Outside, the night insects screamed. The moonlight meant nothing to her, but she felt the open space, the way air changed when you left the compound. Her father held her wrist, not her hand. His grip was firm, impatient. They walked a long time. The path grew narrow. Stones replaced soft earth. She smelled water, sharp, alive, dangerous. "Papa, are we close?" "Yes, just a little more." The sound of rushing water grew louder. Her heart began to race. "This place, people don't come here," she said. He stopped walking. "For years," Padorajai said, "I have begged God, I have fasted, I have given offerings, but this darkness followed me home." Abeni swallowed. "Papa, I didn't choose—" "Quiet," he snapped. Then his tone softened again. "Hold my hand." She did. His palm was sweaty. "You trust me, Abi?" he asked. "Yes, Papa." He guided her forward. The ground felt broken, uneven. Wind rushed up from below, cold and wet. She smiled nervously. "Papa, why are we so close to the edge?" "So God can hear us clearly." He placed her hand on a wooden plank, rotted, cracked. "This bridge, it's broken." He didn't answer. Instead, he began to pray. Loud, fast, angry prayers disguised as faith. "God of light, remove this curse from my house. Take this darkness away. Let my destiny breathe again." Her stomach tightened. "Papa, you're hurting my hand." His grip tightened once more. Then suddenly, it loosened. Abeni felt space where his body had been. Air. Nothing. "Papa?" she called. No answer. Her foot slipped. The night exploded into sound. Water roared. Wind tore her wrapper. The world fell away beneath her. She screamed once. The river swallowed the rest. And Padorajai stood alone at the cliff, listening, until even the sound of water felt quiet enough to believe the lie he would soon tell. Hands closed around Abeni's arms. She tried to scream, but water filled her mouth. Instead of pushing her up, the hands dragged her deeper. Her body fought, kicked, struggled, then stopped. She realized she could breathe. She sucked in air, real air. Her feet touched solid ground. "Do not panic," a woman's voice said. "You are safe." Abeni froze. I'm dead. No, if you were, you would not be afraid. Abeni reached out blindly. Her fingers met smooth skin, cold, firm, not human. Who are you? Abeni asked. Yemisi. Aneninya, Abeni whispered. No. Abeni's knees buckled. Strong hands steadied her. You are thrown away, Yemisi said calmly. But you are not rejected. Her chest tightened. My father. Yes, I know. Anger rushed in before tears. He said God wanted it. Yemisi was silent for a moment. Then, men often borrow God's name to hide their hunger. Abeni shook. Why am I alive? Because your death was a lie. Abeni laughed once, short, broken. I'm blind. I'm useless. That's why he did it. You are blind, but you are not useless. You are inconvenient. The words hit harder than the fall.
What happens now? Abeni asked. Yemisi loosened her grip. You choose. Choose what? Return to the river. Your body will surface. They will mourn you loudly and forget you slowly. Abeni stood bond. Stay. Learn what was done in your name. Learn who benefited from your silence. Abeni clenched her fists. And after, you will be changed. Will I see? Yes. Her breath caught, but not freely. Yemisi added, truth has a cost. Abeni didn't hesitate. I want truth. The river spirit nodded once. Then listen carefully. Back in the village, Mama Sewa searched like a mad woman. Padura Jaye told everyone Abeni had wandered off and fallen by accident. Some believed him, some didn't. Meanwhile, Kola, a respected timber merchant, came to ask for a bride. He had once asked for Abeni's hand, blind Abeni. He said her gentleness mattered more than her eyes. Padura Jaye insulted him. Now that Abeni was dead, Padura Jaye begged him to marry Bisola, Abeni's younger sister, instead. Blood is blood. And this one can see. Kola hesitated. But pressure from elders and wealth sealed the arrangement. A wedding date was set. Images pressed into Abeni's mind, sharp, cruel, clear. She saw her father kneeling with elders weeks earlier. I cannot marry off a blind girl, he said. Who will bring wealth into my house? Another voice. Kola is interested. Padura Jaye spat. He pities her. Pity brings no progress. The images shifted. Her father counting money, whispering plans, talking about accidents. She walks near the cliff often. People will believe it. Abeni screamed. The sound ripped through the water. He planned it, she cried. He planned my death. Yes, Yemisi replied. And my sister, another image. Bisola adjusting her hair, smiling shyly as elders spoke. This one will replace her, Padura Jaye said. This one can see. Abeni's body shook with rage. My mother! She does not know, Yemisi said, but she suspects. Abeni dropped to her knees. I trusted him, she whispered. I trusted his voice. That trust kept you alive, Yemisi said. It did not save him. Abeni lifted her face. I want to go back. You will, but not as you were. What will change? Your sight will return on land. Your face will shift enough to protect you. And you will have 3 days. 3 days for what? To confront the truth. And after 3 days, the river will call you back. Abeni swallowed. What if I refuse? Then the water will come for you. Abeni breathed deeply. I'm not afraid of water. Yemisi's lips curved slightly. Good. Then you are ready. The world tilted. When Abeni opened her eyes again, she was lying on dry ground. Abeni sat up fast. Her eyes burned, not pain, shock. She saw sand on her palms. She saw her wrapper torn and heavy with dried water.
She saw her hands shaking in front of her face. She gasped. "I can see!" Her voice cracked. She laughed once, then covered her mouth as tears rushed out. When she staggered to her feet, her reflection stared back from the river's edge. She froze.
The face was hers, but not fully. Her nose was slimmer, her cheekbones sharper, her skin brighter, smoother, like someone she might have been in another life, familiar enough to haunt, different enough to deny. 3 days, Yemisi's voice echoed in her head. Use them well. Abeni turned toward the path back to Okiodo. She didn't rush. She walked like someone who had been dead and didn't owe the world speed. On the morning of Bisola's wedding, Mama Sewa was wailing when Abeni reached the village edge. My daughter did not wander. She knew every step. My child was careful. Women held her back as she struggled toward the cliff path. Pa Durojai stood apart, head bowed, face hard. Enough, he said. We have searched. The river has spoken. Mama Sewa slapped him hard. Gasps filled the compound. You know something. You know. He raised his hand but stopped himself. Woman, control yourself. That was when Abeni stepped forward. I'm sorry to interrupt, she said calmly. Every head turned. The wailing stopped. Mama Sewa stared at her like she was seeing a ghost wrapped in flesh. Pa Durojai stiffened. Who are you? He demanded. Abeni met his eyes, clear, unblinking, alive. My name is Abeni. The world tilted. That's not funny, one woman muttered. Pa Durojai laughed sharply. Madame, my daughter is dead. Abeni nodded. You made sure of that. His laughter died. Mama Sewa pushed forward, trembling. What did you say? Abeni turned to her. Her voice softened. Mama, I'm alive. Mama Sewa searched her face desperately. My Abeni is blind. Abeni held her gaze. She was. Mama Sewa screamed. She collapsed. People rushed to hold her. Pa Durojai stepped back slowly, like someone seeing judgment walk toward him. You, his voice shook, you are lying. Abeni smiled slightly. You told them I fell by accident. Silence. I trusted your voice. At the bridge. His mouth opened. No words came. You prayed loudly. Then you let go. The crowd erupted. Mama Sewa crawled toward Abeni, clutching her wrapper. My child! My child! Abeni knelt and held her. Pa Durojai backed away, sweat soaking his agbada. Is Abeni back for forgiveness or revenge? Will her father deny her, this time to her face? And what happens when the river decides her time is up? If you want to see what Abeni does next, subscribe now so you don't miss it. Drop a comment below. Should she forgive him or let the river decide? Part 2 is coming, and trust me, you are not ready.